He has no claim that you owe him money. You believe that he owes you money for something that you didn't give him. Okay. So I don't understand. There's no rational reason why he would start to curse at you.
I advised him.
So let's go.
I advised.
No, don't tell me what you advised.
Okay.
You're in the kitchen.
I saw him. I told him if he can.
No, I told him what?
I told him to please stop using my utensils and my kitchenware, considering I noticed him using them and not washing them, and then I have to do everything after him. And not to mention, I saw that he was damaging my property. That's when he starts going off at me, telling me if you want.
So you walk in.
Yes.
And you're in the kitchen already.
Correct.
What are you doing in the kitchen?
Preparing a meal.
And when he came into the kitchen.
Correct.
And exactly what happened when he walked into the kitchen. Now he's walked into the kitchen. But you have to remember, I have a crystal ball. He walks into the kitchen. The first thing that you say to him when you saw him was, don't use the utensils in here.
Correct.
He hasn't used the utensils.
And then he starts
yelling. Just a second. He hasn't used the utensils.
Yes, he has.
No, not according to you. He walked into the kitchen. I said, what happened when you saw him? You said, first thing I said to him, don't use any kitchen utensils.
He was using them days before and every time for the past week, for that same week.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Keep it going.
I told him to stop using it. He starts yelling at me, telling me if you don't want me to using your stuff, take everything in your room and keep it there, and then use it whenever you want, when it's all in your room. Now, Your Honor, I did have a small room.
Listen to me. What you said to him, what he said to you, and what happened in the kitchen.
And I told him, please keep your distance from my girlfriend, because it was kind of bothering me, because he was always trying to cook dinner for her and spoil her and stuff like that, which kind of bothered me. And then I told him, stop using my stuff, or if you use them, clean up after yourself. He starts yelling, going off at me, telling me if you want me to not to use them, taking everything into your room and stuff like that. And then that's when he grabbed the kitchen knife. He took 2 steps towards me. I took 2 steps back, and I grabbed the kitchen knife also just to protect myself. That was around 5:45. Then he walks out of the house. He apparently had some AA meetings that he had to go to. And my girlfriend opened the door, and she yanked me in. Apparently, we woke her up from the yelling. Later that night, Jeff comes back home around 10 o'clock and calls the police and says that instead of me picking up a knife, I picked up a firearm, which he clearly noticed me walk into the house a couple times with. The cops come. They literally did not know what to do. It was a he said, she said kind of case to them. They called their superior. The superior...
Don't tell me what they arrested you.
Yeah, clearly, because I had my firearm at the house.
Good. You want to tell me what happened in the kitchen?
Yes, ma'am. At 5:45, I was in my bedroom.
In the morning?
5:45 in the evening.
In the evening.
I have school at 6:10, college, night classes.
Shh. 5:45, you're in your room.
And I opened the door. I went to walk out to go to school. I had my books in one hand and a coffee cup in the other. I took 1 step forward toward the left-hand door to go downstairs. Both Mr. Yomtov and Wendy were in the kitchen cooking.
Not true.
I had said to Wendy, good evening, I'm off to school. I was not in the kitchen. I was within 2 feet of my bedroom door. Mr. Yomtov says, you don't talk to my girlfriend, I'm going to kill you, and proceeds to pull out a gun out of his left-hand pocket. He takes 1 step forward, and now he's about 6 feet from me. He points it at my face to the point where I can see down the barrel. He had the slide back because...
He had the slide back, not because.
I could see the shine. That's why I told the police the gun had a chrome end.
Go ahead.
And he pulled the trigger. Once he did that, it happened very fast. Wendy was standing behind him in the kitchen. She bails into the bedroom. She just jumps into the bedroom.
Not true.
He laughs at me with, like he got me, a snicker, and then jumps into the bedroom and slams the door and leaves me standing there.
Got it.
Not true, Your Honor.
Absolutely true. You deserve to get arrested. DA decided not to prosecute it because she covered for you. That's what happened. Your case is dismissed. Judgment on the counterclaim for $1,500. We're done. Thank you.
Your Honor,
We are done.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
The defendant clearly accused me of something, false accusation.
I feel he's a danger to the community.
Cost me money, a lawyer, attorney, move out, bail bond.
He has vanished that gun in other situations.
Headaches, stress, frustration, and I lost a lot of time and money.
I'm in my 5th month of therapy.
In doing so from his false accusation.
Sleeping issues, anxiety.
Clearly he has a grudge against me.
I'm amazed that
buy a house and avoid people like that kind of.
She figured out right on the nail exactly what happened as fast as she did.